Hello, I'm Dowdall. I teach flute at the Royal Irish Academy of Music, and I'd like to share some thoughts with you about flute playing. Now, flute playing is essentially very simple. It really amounts to the balance between speed and amount of air. Now, that balance, of course, is crucial to a good sound, and of course we can spend a long time looking for that balance. However, it's absolutely essential in searching for this balance and a good sound is support. Now, without going into any big names like diaphragms and so forth, we don't need to mention those sort of things. We just really talk about a couple of things, which is really hot and cold air. If you blow hard, you'll feel cold air on your hand, but if you blow quietly, you'll just feel warm air. Why is it two different temperatures? Well, the cold air is just coming up very quickly. The warm air comes very slowly and is warmed by the body as it comes up. It's the warm air that we mostly deal with. In fact, I would say 99% of the time it's warm air. The other 1% is if you're blowing your head off. But looking for this balance is, and for this support is again quite simple. And this is an exercise that was taught to me by Ronnie Dunn, the great singing teacher here. And it simply is to get your hand and just concentrate on feeling a temperature of warm air here, like so. Now, part of the exercise is to do this for as long as possible. I mean, you can do it for 10 seconds, 12, 15. I once had a very tall, very fit student, and you could go for about 30 seconds. Well, we don't expect that. But the important thing in this exercise is as you're doing this, and it's just literally feeling this warm air, that you should feel a tightening down here. Now, we don't have to say what muscles they are. It might be the diaphragm and so forth. Generally in teaching, I don't use titles like that. In fact, I can't even spell a diaphragm, so I don't expect a 10 or a 12-year-old student to even go there. But when you're doing this warm air, as you feel this tightening down here, that is breath support. And I would also suggest this is also a very good warm-up. This is the pre-warm-up to actual flute playing, and it perhaps is the most important part of playing. So we've talked about this whole warm air business, and another way of demonstrating what to feel down here is actually to get a student to whisper loudly. When we whisper very loudly, we tend to use more support. All of these exercises, including the next one, are really designed that the student will feel the support rather than being told what to do. Another exercise is to take in a deep breath and go to exhale but close off the air here. And you get this feeling here. So it's simply, for me, I think the most effective exercise in teaching has to be the warm air. So I really would concentrate on that. But at the end of the day, we can do all of these exercises, but then the student has to actually copy them and actually use support. So really, this is the first step in this balance between speed and amount of air. And it's absolutely crucial because all of us sometime in our lives use this to really help this balance. Or in fact, one of the big faults in flute playing is using this exclusively, the lips here, to dictate this balance. This is wrong.